Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to SRL. We are here for round 2 of season 1 of SRL. We are here for the Dutch Grand Prix, the second race of this lovely country and track, I guess, apart from Max Verstappen. In the commentary box, you have myself, as always, Apollo PGR. Yes, I have a new gamer tag because hashtag. We won't say nothing. And also in the commentary box as well, we also have Bond PGR. Good evening, good sir.
No,
How are you?
I am perfectly dandy.
Lovely. This is also a track you haven't been on in SVR/SRL, I believe, is it? But I'm pretty sure you didn't race here last season. Although my mic sounds very laggy.
So it is cutting in and out every now and then.
I would try and I'll turn my headset off again and see if that works.
Yeah, it should do. Rice, fine. Track map and everything on. Why not? Do. So only one person will be getting eliminated in this part of qualifying. The other 15 drivers will progress unless, of course, they crash out of the session, in which case you automatically eliminate from qualifying because... No, Joseph Warren.
The first driver out. We did have
Tim's garage, there he goes.
We did have a Joe podium until Despair picked up a penalty and moved him down to P4. Indy Scammer moved up to P3. Not sure if he actually knows that. I don't think a lot of people actually read the race reports, but yeah. He'll be the only driver out, actually. No, he could be the Renault, someone of this gangster out there. Very late at joining the session today. Obviously, as you mentioned, one driver out. Who do you think that will be?
I don't know, because there's very, from what I noticed at Bahrain, there's very set pace groups. You have the top lot, and you have a massive midfield, and then you have a bottom couple at the end. But given track record, most inclined to say Gangster Al will be the one driver eliminated in this session.
Saying that, Despair usually struggles to kind of get a lap together. Hopefully he will do a lot better tonight. Like last week, I think he even struggled to even get one lap together. Yeah, but yeah, Paper Stream or Gangster Out, I think is going to be out in Q1. Although Paper Stream has been getting into Q2 quite recently, especially in other leagues. So maybe he'll be able to do that again tonight. We have 5 people currently watching. Good evening. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Good evening.
I got one person
in Jack watching. Hello, Jack.
Is there an echo in commentary? Yes, that's my mic, and no, there is nothing I can do to fix it, unfortunately.
Someone saying something?
Because I have the chat open, because I've opened since the stream started.
Oh, Joseph Roll.
Oh, Joseph Roll getting very, very sideways.
I've never actually been round this track in any race, but I will be able to eventually in TSRL.
I would say count yourself lucky that you haven't been around it, but
I've never. I tell you what, Sector 2 round here is very, very short.
Yeah.
There's literally like
Sector 2 is probably one of the worst. Oh, Joseph Roll's round into the wall.
He's lucky.
That's no front wing. Well, it's half a front wing.
He's going to be the first driver of the spare. I don't know if he backed out or not. I don't think he did. He's run out of airs. Let's see the first
set lap time. Yeah, 1 minute 9.454.
Lovely. And then
it's not too bad of that. Probably going to look pole position. I'm going to guess it's going to be a mid 1 minute 8. That's my prediction.
Go with a low, a high 107. I think. Paper Stream.
We have who's next? Oh yeah, Paper Stream will win at 12.7. What a lap time there from the Alfa Romeo. Gangster Out, and the other Renault should be next. This is a track where you can really easily run out of ERS, and if you don't manage it well, you're going to run out. There you go, it's around the last corner as Gangster does. As I'm talking about it. On a 12.0 the run drivers, so currently it's around 1-2.
We've got Matty starting.
Yeah, Matty's going to be
Squire.
Starting one there. I'd score on a lap, unless Paper Stream's going for another one. But it doesn't look like it. Hopefully he gets well and truly out of the way.
It's going to be Paper
Very
Stream.
nice first sector. Yep, Paper Stream out of the way nicely. First sector from the Mercedes driver. Is a bit wayward there on the old gas pedal. It's coming into the end of the second sector now.
Apparently, so that'll be quite interesting to see.
I'll have to wait and see.
In a way,
indeed.
like
But,
Zandvoort kind of like reminds me of like a street circuit. The walls are quite close. Apart from like on the bank corners, obviously you've got like quite a bit. Like, but if you look at this, like closed wall, and then you basically just kind of stuck really. So
in the first sector, definitely 1 minute 10.1. So about 7 tenths off the spare at the moment. And that's Matty will be next. He's not using any RS, so I don't know if he's just doing a bit of maybe long run pace, or he's going back into the pit lane. I think a very, very shallow line through the last corner of that. Next out on track, SV Ninjas. Despairs has retired in the pits. He thinks he's done enough.
I mean, only one person's going now. He's above 4 people already, so most likely we've got Gareth, I think, coming round the final corner.
Yeah, Red Bull driver coming up to the line.
Although
keeping a very shallow line. They'll be finishing one, but the ball should be next driver 2 set a time anyway.
Should be, unless he does a Joseph Warren and absolutely bins it into the wall. Talking of Joseph, he's coming back out again.
Is it him? Unless Gangster Al's on another lap. Gangster Al is on another lap, and he's got his ERS cranked up.
He's indeed. I think Allied Squire was on a lap and he invalidated, so he's going again by the looks of things. Yeah. Now we've got 6 people watching. Good evening. We've got 7 apparently, but more than me. Oh, we've got Luke and Jack. Hello, you noobs.
Dusty.
You dusty dudes. Thanks to that line improves.
We're at 11.8. So that is an improvement for
Alex
Gangster. Retired. He's actually crashed, so that's him out of qualifying, as I mentioned just before the session started. He is going to be starting P15, maybe most likely P16. So he could be the one person eliminated. No one else has to actually set a lap time. SV Ninjas up to the line. 1 minute 11.3 goes P2.
Tonight we have currently got
Joseph Worrell is about to start a lap time.
Fuss. I think that's how you pronounce his name. D-O-R Fuss. Luke said and One-Shot, you both need to change your Twitch names because you're not a part of SV. Well, Jackson is, I suppose. Luke, you're not.
You fired 8 minutes to qualify.
We've got Hunt, who's lagging literally about everywhere, so he's lagging.
Lagging.
He's always said if he...
Where is Hunt? Oh, he's out on track, there he is.
Lagging literally everywhere. Stenner, I think, just crossed the line. It's a very slow time.
Joseph Worrell on a much more of a tidier lap this time. Slight rear end loss in the middle sector there, but he's got away with it so far. He's kept this one together this time. He's just got to avoid...
Apparently my missus is watching, but it's not club lap.
It should be a very decent lap from the Williams driver.
No, there she is. Look, Nadia,
we'll have to wait and see.
Why are you watching on stream when you can just watch that?
I wanted to show you.
Oh.
Sweet.
Why? Have you subscribed? Oh, Joseph Roll around the final corner.
Plenty of the RS, so he should be able to use it to the line. It's going to be a good lap from him. 1:10.0, 6 tenths off the spare. But that's P2 nonetheless. RSF1 Hunt is apparently on an out lap, but I thought he was on an actual lap. I don't know. It's lagging all over the shop.
No, it's fine.
TDM Stennis at 1 minute 34.0, so he must have backed out at some point. And there's that. Bradford's just coming out of the pits now, side by side with Adam. I don't know what's just happened there. He is lagging everywhere.
He always said to me that if he crashes out, then the Squire crashed. Yes, he did crash. He crashed just after the hairpin, the second hairpin.
Yeah, I'm really unsure as to where Hunt is on track. He's just jumping about everywhere.
It says he's still ahead of Brad. If I was Brad, I'd probably want to start back in the air.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, there you go. He's definitely backed off a lot there to just get away from the laggy Alpha Tauri.
He's probably going to lag out. He's always said he probably won't join if he does lag out. Alright, let's see what time he can do, because it's all literally everywhere.
I have no idea what's going on.
There's going to be pole.
No, he's not even setting lap times now. What is going on? I really am not sure what's going on here. Anyway, back to the action.
We've got Brad on the lap. Ooh, Pete's fastest in sector 2, well sector 1, sorry, apparently.
What about Brad?
Brad's also on the lap.
Yeah, he is. He'll be after Pete. There's a pretty decent lap so far from Pete. Big lock up there though into.
Friendly boys.
I've noticed at the moment no one's really taking the ideal gearing through the long left after the sharp right at the end of at the beginning of the final sector. You can, if you go in third, even with no traction, you can just floor it out of it. Anyways, Pete 1 minute 10.11. Bradford 27. Come along. What's going to be 1 minute 10.3. Only P4. Marginally. Oh wait, no. It was 1 minute 11. So he's about a second ahead of Ninjas and 2/10 behind P.
Cruising around the track in 7th gear apparently. Cruising.
Hunt is apparently on his
second out
6th out.
He's coming into the pits now, so I have just informed him that no, he's starting a lap now. What the hell is going on? He's just driving through the pit lane.
Is he going like full throttle through the pit lane?
Not full throttle. He was.
He's actually gone to serve the drive for qualifying.
So broken.
Just does what he wants, doesn't he? MS Matty. Oh no, Freddy Boy should be the next driver. No, he's backed out of it. The lovely rev glitch.
I think he's doing a really slow lap because you don't have to go fast enough. Allied Squire is crashing.
No, as long as Joe goes and sets a lap time. But MS Matty should be the next driver. Better lap time. He's got a little bit of traffic in the McLaren there. I believe that's Richard, yeah. It's wide and validates on that curb. Very easy to do.
Back out.
Indy Scammer should be the next person to set a lap time.
A bit of a weave, a bit around the final corner, so I'm obviously not happy with Richard's antics. Apparently going through the pit lane has improved Adam's connection apparently. I don't know if that's actually him driving though. They haven't had a message saying that he's left the session, but he's not lagging anymore, so that's kind of weird.
Oh, Indy Scammer's gone wide as well at the last corner. It's the second person to do that.
Yeah,
qualifying.
Adam has literally
SV Richard is the next person on a lap. Oh, no, it's Southern Ping, and then it's SV Richard, so the Haas driver. Very nice line actually there. Still not taking the exit of that corner flat. You really, as long as you're in third gear, you can. But then again, we don't know. Assist.
Oh, he did improve.
Pit lane.
No, he didn't.
Southern Ping 111.3, just ahead of Ninjas.
Oh, Matty's invalidated again. Richard to the line.
Let's see Richard next. running out of VRS. A lot of people doing that. 1 minute 12.4. That's P8.
Matty's retired. Okay. Yeah.
Has actually set a lap time of 1 minute 12.7.
What is Matty doing? He's retired.
He's crashed by the looks of it. If you see just before the pit lane, he crashed.
There's a battle between Hunter and Al apparently.
If his car's still there, we should be able to see. When Hunt gets there, we should be able to see what's happened to him, but probably will disappear. He's crashed going into the. He's crashed going into the pit lane. It's reset him to the track by the looks of it. So MS Matty will be another driver out of qualifying. Somebody's Gangster Al is well and truly through. So all really needs to happen now is let Joe needs to set a lap time, and then it's pretty much qualifying over.
What are you doing? Oh, you're finally watching on my screen.
Someone in chat, champion. Did Squire crash? Yes, he did in the first sector, turn 4 or turn 5.
Richard on another lap here. Slight improvement.
Oh yeah, he's starting. Oh, he's just finished one, isn't he?
Tell you what, Gangster Hour from P7, probably one of his best qualifying so far.
Well, bad.
And we were sat here, and we
He's
were
done
saying
5
that he
laps
was
on those tyres, though.
saying that he was going to be out in Q1, and he's up in P7. So, although if Let Joe doesn't get a move on, he's going to be out for as well.
So that is the only driver left to actually set a lap under
Indy's
Cannon.
Scammer, I think, is on another lap here. Will there be a massive improvement? Goes up to P5. Will there be a look,
Bradford retires in pits. And
Peter's just started to walk on.
Hunt's on again. I don't know if he's starting a lap or finishing one. We don't actually know with
now he's finally
Hunt.
doing it because he's lagging about. You know it's him.
Richard should be coming back into the pits by the looks of it. Pete's on an out lap. About to start one in the Scammer. It's probably on
I don't think
lap.
Let Joe's actually going to be sending a lap. I don't know if he's. Oh no, he's now coming out. So.
We still, I'd say, still got plenty of time. But
Yeah, he's on his way out now.
he's out. He's out now anyway in the Mercedes.
Be careful of Pete.
With another Mercedes on a lap directly behind him.
That would be.
So,
who is in the Mercedes?
lock up from Pete there. I think there's 3 people I've seen in this qualifying session using number 30. You have Pete, Ninjas, and one of the Haas cars, Southern Pig, are all using number 30.
MNF. Monday Night Football.
Oh, Pete's almost come around. He's kept it together though, so I'm over that. That's not going to do his lap any good whatsoever. He's getting out of the way. Darts out of the way of Joe.
Well, obviously Joe
Almost
leading
spins on
the championship after his impressive win last time out. Probably the favourite to win the championship this season. Seeing as his 2 main rivals from last season are no longer in the league. I mean, Killian's still a part of the league, he's just not racing at the moment.
As Letro comes to start his lap now and has left the session.
Actually has got a lap time now though, so.
Right on board with the Mercedes driver. Only 2 cars out on track. That'll be how qualifying pretty much ends, which will be just Joe and Pete setting lap times.
Although Joe needs to be careful here, because he's only on his one and only lap.
That's what he thinks is all he needs. So. Oh, he's gone into the wall though. That's not gonna help. Although,
I mean,
just all he has to do is
should be
complete
fine.
lap.
Yeah, he should be fine. Yeah. Joe right now is probably just shat himself
because he doesn't invalidate it. Starting near the back. Track starting at the very back.
Got lemon juice. Watching.
Runs wide and validates. That is Joe starting P16.
He's not going to be happy.
will be starting in last place for this race. He comes back into the pits. That's Q1 over. So those eliminated are the two Mercedes and AMS Matty.
Thomas, you want to come help? Thomas, you want to come help? Thomas, you want to come help? Yeah? Join in. Yeah? Join in. It's going to be the next Martin Brundle. It's going to be the next Martin Brundle. Joe starting from last. I mean, he started last before and he had one race. Not in this league, but in other leagues he has. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how well he does. Wow. It's only wow.
Let me get my Toblerone.
Oh, beautiful. The Despair setting some very nice pace at the moment. Paper String and Gangster Owl, two drivers that I said won't be going out of Q1 into Q2. Pardon me. Right, here we go. Apparently people are already on outlaps. Lovely game. Who's going to be first out? It was Joseph Raw last time. It'll be Joseph Raw this time. Can't see any movement. We have got some people going on in mediums though. Oh, I'm still waiting for one person to turn their engine on. Oh, there it will be Joseph. Oh no, we have Paper Stream coming out first. So the goat, the god, the master, and everything else. Gonna be out on track first. Right, no one else is allowed out on track. This is Paper Stream's day to get pole position. Obviously not this session, but same thing. A lot of people going on to mediums now. I'm guessing that's the preferred strategy. Got Freddy Boy on his way out, as well as Despair. Despair doing some funky shit. Let's get on board with God himself, Paper String. I mean, how can you hate this? If I can find one person that hates them, then they will get chef. Oh, by the way, when I was in the party rooms last night, I kind of fell asleep.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was just chilling and waiting for rewards to come out, which was supposed to only take like 5 minutes, and then I just fell asleep and then woke up at like 3 o'clock. I was like, hey. Right, Paper Stream.
Fair enough.
Got a hunt coming up, guys saw the red X.
Me drinking out of a can sounds really wrong on the stream. I just heard it back. It sounds incredibly wrong. Oh, Paper Stream through the first sector, 31-1. Joseph Raw getting knocked out. Way for him, that.
Yeah. Make way for the god.
Only 3 people are currently selecting a soft tyre, isn't it? Pete, Joseph Royal and Paper String, 50.0 in the middle sector for Paper String. Could be a pretty decent look from the Alfa Romeo here.
I want to guess a 111. A high 111.
Just going to run out of the RS out of the last corner though. Up to the line. 1:12.0.
Right now, no one's allowed to settle out. That's it. It's done.
I'm not sure who's next.
Despair. What is invalidated? Will be, I believe, Freddie.
It's not Brad, he comes to the pits. So, Freddie boy.
And then I think it'll be.
And it'll be Ninjas.
Yeah.
After Freddie boy. So Freddie boy up to the line.
Someone's throat something.
1:10.1.
Disqualified.
Ninjas invalidates on the last corner. Or second to last corner, technically. Joseph Worrell. No, it'll be RS on Hunt. Will be next to set a lap time. Yeah, invalidate last corner. Now.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Can't be rude about people on stream.
I'll be right back.
We're going to have RSF on Hunt, immediately followed by Joseph Worrell, so he's going to have a bit of a tow here. Up to the line. And 1 minute 10.2. 1/10 slower than Freddie Boy on mediums. So it just really goes to show the softs don't work around here. Despair's gone fastest with a 1:97.
I think Despair is going to be. I think he's going to get pole position tonight. I reckon he's showing, and I think he actually.
I can't wait.
I
can't wait now that you've said that. In Q3, he's going to be upside down on the wall because you've jinxed him now. Commentator's curse.
I think. Yeah, Brad's the next one.
So Brad's on an outlet.
I don't know what
It's not Richard. Freddie Boy's coming in. Is it a Haas? No.
Southern Ping.
Yeah.
Southern Ping will be. Yeah, Southern Ping will be. Freddie Boy's coming in. So Southern Ping to be the next person to hopefully settle up. Unless Joseph Roll decides to make him go for another one, that doesn't seem like he's going to be. Just had to go onto grass to avoid that. I don't know if that was kind of necessary, but going to be coming in. So we'll jump on board
Pretty solid
with
lap so far from Southern Ping.
the Hash driver.
As Red Bull gets out of his way, a little bit sketchy, but gets out of the way. Through
Oh, he's wide.
sector 30.6 wide. He hasn't invalid. It's just going to lose him a lot of time. That's the one thing about this middle sector. The first two sectors of this track are absolutely horrendous for tyre temperatures. It's just so hard to keep cool, which is why the softs don't work around here. Really, the hards are technically the best tyre at this track. Then they don't really heat up, and then they last ages. So gonna either gonna be sitting medium to hard, soft to hard, or hard to 1:11.2. Not too bad of a lap time from the house. Next, Brad is next. Up to the line, 1:10.7 goes P4. Pete. Yeah, Pete will be next.
Didn't have the greatest. Actually, no, we have the greatest. Actually, why it's old now.
Round up to the line, 1 minute 10.1 on the soft tyres. Marginally faster than Joseph Worrell.
I love this corner.
I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anyone on the softs being able to really challenge for that fastest lap yet. Aside from Pete, I mean, to be fair, they're not miles off. There you go.
Adam just
have a look here.
Saying,
It's,
keep me informed. I was like, still laggy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't really think. Well, because of this qualifying session, much of that's going to change. Ninjas with a bit of a tank slapper out of that corner. A third to last corner, and a second to last one.
It's only F1 legs on. P3's fine. P3's fine. It's just F1.
I don't know, maybe it might be worth uninstalling and reinstalling it. See if that does anything.
I did that with FIFA because it kept kicking off the game, and it's working fine now.
Yeah, so if he uninstalls it and reinstalls it, or if he just resets his router before every race, he should be fine. But anyway, he sets a lap time on it, 12.4. Really look like that's going to be enough. Oh, someone's apparently gone off, but we don't know.
There's a ghost car.
Yeah, in the middle sector there was absolutely no one there. And there was yellow flags. So Richard, by the looks of it, will be the next person. Oh no, Gangster Al will be the next person to set a lap time, and then it will be Richard in the Renault. Probably the nicest car to drive on this game, in my opinion. This feels absolutely beautiful. He runs wide, not can validate him though. That's compromised his line for that corner there. This long corner, he's got that quite nice. Yeah, lets the car run wide.
I need to check to see if any of these
That's pretty much how
names for the
not across the line, across the sector split into the last sector now. He takes that corner but relatively nicely. Again, I got a feeling he's going to run out of the RS.
Everyone
On
will
theme
run out of
this
RS.
qualifying session. But you know where to turn it off. It's fine.
I usually turn it off
12.7
as soon as I get into like corners. So like, like this kind of section, I'd probably keep it off because you're not really going to lose or gain time because you're going through a shit ton of corners. Like when you're on straight, it's fucking activated.
He's definitely going to have to go again. TTM Stanner is backed out of his Indy Scan, starting a lap. Ninjas is backed out.
And going off, probably trying to find a C. Because it's obviously on the coast. Ah, we actually have. Oh my god, have I got to actually really pronounce these?
What?
Corner names.
Oh, well,
Right.
you've got corner names for this track.
Yes.
Beautiful, go on then.
Right, so turn 1 is called Tarzan Botched.
Great.
Turn 2, I don't actually know. I don't think it actually has a name. Turn 3 is
Royals retired,
called.
he thinks he's done enough.
Turn 3 is called Gerlach Botched.
Great.
Turn 4 is called Hugenholz Botched. Turn 5 is called Hansen.
You trying to speak Dutch is
It's not going
something
well.
else.
Turn 6 is called
Indy Scan was coming around the last corner now.
Slote Major Botched.
As well as actually Richard. Richard improves 13-0. Indy Scammer across the line now. It's going to be a 11.3. Bumps him up to the 11. Richard's now
Who the
in the
f***
drop
is this?
zone. I don't know
It's
who AMS
off.
Horizon is.
Go away, you nonce.
We do need to leave the session. That's a bit excessive there.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Well, you've scared him off, so well done.
Stenner's gone quickest.
Excessive. Stenner got fastest with a 1.94.
Right, turn 8 is
So
called
finally someone's...
Chevrolet. Yep. Absolutely nailed that one.
Thank you.
It's literally just normal
Indy
names.
Scammer's on an in lap. Gangster Owl's on a normal lap.
I could just, right, so we've got turn 1 called Tarzan, turn 2 doesn't have a name, Gerlach is turn 3, Hugenholz is turn 4, Huntsy Rug, turn 5, Rob Slotmaker, Chevrolet, Malba, Renault, it says Renault, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to spell Renault.
This is absolutely
Vodafone.
class. This is Dutch lessons with Apollo PGR.
One called Vodafone.
Then I don't think anyone else is out on a lap. But
There's one called Audi.
there's going to be a lot of people trying to get a move on now if they want to make it out of queue.
You want to know what turn 13 is called? 14,
Q3.
sorry.
I don't know, what's it called?
Come Ho.
Yes, then.
It's basically the corner that Stenner's coming up to now. It's called Come Ho. And then
Come
turn
Ho,
15
right.
is Eri Lienskov. Well, that's fun. Right,
It's a good
can
level,
Garrett
that's where
finally
we're
get
gonna
a lap
come to now.
together? Freddie boy. Oh, Jesus!
And that's a big crash by the looks of it. Yeah, I've just in the back end of that.
Oh, I just watched that and death has happened. Death.
What actually happened?
Basically, Indie Scammer kind of spun it somehow. I think he went onto the grass. And then literally
Right.
decided that his car wanted to kill Gareth, and that's what happened.
That's
Death
gone
is
very
upon
wide
us.
at that corner.
I don't know when Gareth was born, but his birth date and the 1st of March 2021, rest in peace, because he literally just died.
Gangster
Jesus.
has improved, but it's not going to be enough. He does have
come
time to
on.
go again. He's gone very deep at turn 1 though. Paper
No,
Stream.
I think he's done.
Oh wait, no, it's Bradford. Sorry.
Wait,
So one of the Alpha
Paper Stream's going into Q3.
lad.
Hey, how's Richard out? I'm guessing he's done a lap in the. Just doesn't feel.
Richard, I think, just retired in the pit. And,
Okay,
yeah,
apparently-
I don't know what happened. I was being.
Okay,
Apparently
so,
what?
Because you
Like,
know
what?
how you change like person you want to go onto, you can press like LT and RT. But when I go onto Gangster, oh okay, it's working now. Every time I went onto Gangster, I
I was gonna say, yeah, just keep changing it.
it was going to someone that was in the pits. I'm guessing probably Gareth.
Great.
Let's fix work now.
Look.
I think Brad's on that lap. Doesn't really need to finish it though.
Yeah, he's the only person. Well, Gangster Al is, I think, but I don't know what's happened to him. He's slowing down by the bits of it. So,
Paper
Brad
Stream's
doesn't
into
actually need to
Q3.
complete this lap. Brad could make it through on the medium tyres if he doesn't
I think
complete this lap. If he's smart,
I would
he
back
won't.
off. Back off, Brad. No, you're probably not even watching the stream. Back off. Back
so
off.
if he's back off now, no,
What
he's
mistakes
going to
going
complete the
forward?
lap. 1:09,
It's
no,
P3?
10.0. P3, but he would have got through on the medium tyres, so he's kind of messed up his own strategy there. But just to make no Gangster out to retire. So those eliminated in Q number 2 is another 3 drivers. We have 3 eliminating Q1. Eliminating Q2 we have Gangster Out, SV Richard and SV Ninjas.
Big rip. Big rip. I mean, Gareth wasn't Elia's fault though. He just got killed. I'm guessing Richard just didn't think he could improve and Gangster Al. I think only just got qualified. I think.
Yeah, Gangster Out just couldn't find the pace by the looks of it.
Only
It's a bit disappointing, could have
by
been Q3, only 2 tenths off. It's a bit of, he could have gone on to a set of softs near the end and actually got in, but that
But
means
Paper Stream.
Laggy McGee is in, and Paper Stream's also in Q3, so very interesting qualifying. Someone's finally as well knocked Despair off the top step of the qualifying timing screens in TTM Stenna with Bradford P3. A lot of people, only 4 people that will be starting on the softs, both the Alfa Romeo, Joseph Royal and Pete. Everyone else will be starting on the medium tyres that got through into Q3.
Stenna is above the guy who killed him. At Bahrain.
But, this race is 36 laps. So this race looks very greasy in the pit lane. Very, very slippery and wet. There in the pit lane. Don't get your head out of the gutter. Dirty boy.
I don't know what you're on about.
Joseph Roll will be the first person to set a lap time in this qualifying session. Because he's coming out of track first. No, he's not. It's a Ferrari.
He should get ahead of him.
It's Indy Summer, I believe. Oh no, he's got it ahead. There's going to be everyone's coming out, and maybe there could be some rain on the horizon. Obviously, we as well don't know what the conditions are going to be for the race. We don't know the weather forecast.
I do, unfortunately.
I was going to say you do because you're in the Discord, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not in the Discord.
Everything's new to you, and there's literally someone messaged you. But I do know the weather.
Exactly. Unless it's put in the Twitch stream chat, I won't know. But
Everyone's just.
it's a lot more fun when you don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more. The best thing to do is like turn your phone off or something.
I've
Don't
literally
look
got
at
my
the
phone off now.
Yeah, just turn it off at the beginning of the stream.
I'm guessing it is going to rain fairly soon, because unless everyone just wants
Well,
to get
a lot of
lap
people are out, but there's still a bit of sun. So the track's just a little bit
ride
greasy.
on board. I'm right on board with Joseph because he's going to be the first rider. I don't see any.
So I'm gonna lower my
rain.
prediction. I'm gonna say it's a low 1 minute 9 for pole position, rather than mid 1 minute 8, because Let Joe was eliminated in Q1.
Yeah, I think.
So first to start a lap will be the Williams of Joseph Worrell. One behind him, just a little bit.
Into turn one.
It's all good for him. Hopefully he can get back into his cart. So
Or not.
and he's gone again. Okay.
Oh, Joseph.
Joseph Worrell, bit of a tank slapper. He's turned his DRS off as well, so maybe he just doesn't want to complete this lap. Although he is losing ERS.
No, he's saving it.
Oh, I know. He's done a smart thing. He's done it off, so then he can have a bit more for the end of the lap.
That's where
That's
a lot
what
of
you
people
really
think
need
is
to do.
wasting time.
Throws it into that corner, and the car somehow sticks
Oh, beautiful.
and carries nice speed through there.
Stunning in Q1.
Slide through here as well. It's gonna little. But he's
Pete Gatway.
hope this couple of hours away. No, he goes for a bit of a slipstream.
Very close.
It's a bit unnecessary. Fair enough. On the sides, that's going to affect us that time. A fair bit hits the curb there as well. It's a bit of a scruffy end of the lap here for Williams driver, but let's wait and see. Up to the line, like plenty of ERS, and 1 minute 10.1. Who's next? TTM Steno, 9.3. McLaren, Freddie Boy, I believe. Who's for some reason on the grass. Southern Ping, yeah, 1 minute 10.7 from the pass. Spare, 1 minute 18.8. So I guess he just backed off. Indy Scammer, 1 minute 10.4. Bradford, no, Paper Stream will be next, and then it will be Paper. No, it is Bradford, because Paper Stream's on an out lap. So Bradford will be next to cross the lines. Kept it fairly tidy in this last sector, so he's just got to make sure he doesn't run out of ERS, but he will. Turn it off in the first sector, Melon. Up to the line, on the 2.0, puts him P2, but very far away though from TTM Snow. Absolutely amazing pace has come alive in this part of qualifying. Pete will be the last person so far to set a lap time until Freddie Boy. Oh no, Freddie Boy's invalidated, so yeah, Pete at the moment.
Backed out.
Yeah, by the looks of it. So he doesn't want to complete this lap.
He's made a mistake.
Unless he's going again now, if he turns it on. Or he's coming back into pits. Back into the pits, I think. Yep. Into the pits comes him, followed by Freddie Boy. Fair enough.
if there wasn't like a way the game stops them.
Now, oh no, Indy Scammer looks like he's going again. Or gearing up for another lap, so he's going to do back to backs.
Here we go. See if he saves
Paper Dream come back into the pits. Oh, it's Bradford there who's on his in-lap. So yeah, Indy Scammer's the only person out on track at this current moment in time.
Hunter's out, but he's on an out lap. I don't actually know if he's actually there.
We'll find out soon. I think his he did join the session. I didn't see him leave, so I think he is there.
He's not using DRS.
It's 6 minutes left to find session.
Indy Scammer's up by 3 tenths.
Indy Scammer's done a pretty damn good first sector. He's a bit cautious there into that corner.
I'll push him up to around
For late.
probably P2, depending on how his next sector is.
148.6, 2.5 bit tenths. Won't really improve his position unless he has a worldy final sector. But we'll have a look. Last 2 corners now. As long as he doesn't run wide and validate, he's fine. Yeah, takes that very nicely. He's got plenty of ERS left for this lap, so he can definitely take this to the line. What's it going to be? 1 minute 10.0, puts on P3, just shy of Bradford. So the top 3 spaces are occupied by Ferrari-powered cars.
Yeah.
Despair is on another outlap. Adam is on a lap.
This is outlap for me, that's the outlap for me, but...
So now it's his outlap again, although
I
it's
shall
on
paper
a
stream.
normal lap.
Oh, okay, the Ferrari is just...
Oh, I thought there was a little bit of rain there, but...
Don't know, I would imagine probably just got a
I'm
warning. I don't know
not
if they get
entirely sure whereabouts Hunt's car is on track.
Despair and Stenner both received across the line, white lines.
Ah, well, it's only qualifying, it doesn't really matter. But Hunt up to the line, I've no idea where his car is going. He hasn't set a lap.
Now he's on the lap time.
With Hunt, it said he was on a lap halfway through and then changed to an out lap and then changed back to a normal lap. So I really don't know
9
what's
people
going on.
watching at the moment. Good evening. We missed
Absolute madness scenes.
We'll just have a quick summary seeing as everyone is kind of either on outlaps or in the pits. Let Joe will be starting last. Gareth got killed. That's basically about it. That's basically we got watching now. We've got Ice Wizards. Got Matty watching. Adam watching. Yeah, Adam, just watch your car. It's just lagging everywhere. Although I think he might have run enough, I don't actually know.
Freddy Boy is going to complete his lap. Next person back to set 1.
Theirs.
Up to the line. It's going to be a very good lap. 1.2. It goes fast as well, about 10th of second. Paper stream coming around the... Oh wait, no, I thought it was the last couple of corners then because of the camera, but no, it's first sector. Tim Stenner, yes he is, he's just ahead. So it'll be Stenner and then Paper stream.
See what Stenner's second sector's going to be on. Oh. 5 tenths up, okay. So, you know your mid 108. You maybe could have kept that position.
Around the last couple of corners.
Oh no, he's coming in.
Backs out, so Paper stream will be the next person. Runs out of the RS.
Oh, goes above.
And across the line, on at 12.4.
There's another bit, and Hunt's on another outlet. We've got Pete.
So Pete will be the last person
The yellow flag
to set a lap time. We're not sure what happens with Hunt's cars. We don't know if he's capable of setting lap times or not.
Oh no, he's
Depending on what his internet says.
What the fuck is going on? He's just come out of the pits
I
again.
genuinely might have to consider getting him to retire. 'Cause could be a very big
Adam, I know you're
risk
watching, but
to our
can you retire,
drivers.
please? Because I don't want people with other races to get messed up. So do a
Pete,
lap
a
and
piece
then
to
come
the
in.
110-2.
It's just really bad. I don't want other drivers to get affected by it, which will most likely happen, seeing as he will be
Also,
kind of in the middle.
save
Despair
a
is
bit
just
of moaning
gone
in chat.
purple in sector 1.
Then again, it is F1
It is,
2020 by
yeah.
Codemasters, so it's probably a lie.
Probably
But
gonna stay
we'll have to
last.
wait and see. He's looking like a pretty damn good middle
Okay,
sector here.
that's
Eh?
such a
Adam has
great-
left the session.
He's just done a lap as
Yet
well.
again.
He's just done a lap as well.
111.7.
This is good.
If you try and get... let's talk to him after this race. Get one installed again and reinstall it. See if that works.
Yeah.
Across the line, 1 minute
ooh.
8.9 from Despair. That's the first pound in the 1 minute 8.
Here comes Stenner.
So that could be... Stenner's coming out now to try and defend or respond, as is Freddy Boy.
I mean, he was 5 tenths
Paper
off in the second
stream.
sector, so I would
Paper
imagine
stream won't be
so.
next. It would be Joseph
Indy's
Worrell will be next to set a lap time.
It won't be Indy's coming.
Oh no, Talia, yep, and is indeed. Will he go through the pit lane? Will he? That's fine. We'll complete it this time. Up to the line he goes. 1 minute 9.8 P4. Joseph Royal will be next in the Williams. He's 3.5 tenths up on his time. Going into this sector, he's lost a bit of time. He's just under 2 tenths now. Rides that curb. It's not going to do him a world of good. And a little bit of a wobble as well. Coming around the last 2 corners. As long as he doesn't run wide and invalidate. He's got away with it. And
if you run round the last corner, does that invalidate your next lap as well?
He's going to be. And he improves, but goes P4. Just ahead of the
spare was going
paper
for another lap.
Goes P9.
Coach.
Yeah. He's backed out of this one, so he won't be going again. Brad is on an out lap. He will make it to the line perfectly fine. They're going to have a fair few people backing out of the last part of the lap as well.
Right, Stenner's on the lap.
Who will be next? By the looks of it, yeah, I think Despair is going to be the next person to settle that time as he runs wide and validates. So he's slightly up on his time, but not by much.
This is qualifying over.
So yeah, as now all the cars on track will finish their lap times at the end of qualifying. TTM Stanner will be the first, or is it Joseph Worrell? Joseph Worrell is on another lap, so it'll be Joseph Worrell first as on the last corner. Where's this going to put him? 4, it doesn't improve.
0.123. Yes.
By the looks of it, or is it Paper Stream? No, it's Brad. No, it's not, it's Paper Stream. He's come back into the pit, so it is TDM Stenner. Next across the line.
We're going to get pole position. And at this moment, he will get that to the line, and it's going to be a 8.7.
And he improves 1 minute 8.7, knocks Despair off pole position.
Hello, Freddie
Boy is well up to the line, 1 minute 90, so he can't respond. Indy Scammer will be next. Bradford doesn't, he does improve, but it doesn't improve his position. Indy Scammer comes into the pit lane, so that is qualifying over TTM Stenner right at the death of it.
I've been told
snatches pole position from Despair. Freddie Boy.
My reaction will be this.
So your grid for the SRL Season 1 Round 2 at the Netherlands is TTM Stenner on pole position, LR Despair second, Freddie Boy in third, Joseph Worrell fourth, Indy Scammer fifth, Brad Down in sixth, Pete in seventh, Sam Ping in 8th, Paper Stream in 9th, and RSF Hunt, if he stays in the lobby.
RSF1 lag, there you go, that's a new gamer tag for him. 2 tenths, 3 tenths covering the top 3.
How did TDM Stenner get away with 2 warnings on that pole out? I guess it was before and after or something, I don't know. And then Despair's fastest as well.
Why are you watching this disaster?
19-0, 17-8 from Stenner. So he's gained it all in the middle sector on Despair. 21-1, 21-0. The last 2 sectors is what made Stenner's lap there and gained him that 0.2 of a second. So now this is the area.
Is Adam still on F1? I think he might drop one.
I have no idea. But this is the area of the weekend now. In between qualifying and the race, we have a sunny start, where the drivers, as long as not ready's up early, can go do what they need to do. They have about 5 minutes thereabouts to sort out their strategies. Or whatever pre-race rituals they have before we get underway.
But I don't race no more.
I can't say mine on stream because Peggy 18.
Don't want to know either.
Exactly.
Does it include a picture of Sophia Forge?
No, not particularly.
Oh. Is it just any other random woman?
You dirty bastard. Might have a can of cider.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be 18 to drink. Get your head out of the gutter, dirty
Unless
boy.
you're American, so paper stream, you have to be 21. And I knew you. Oh, he's done it again.
And
That's
Joseph Roll has readied up
that'll be a
for the
penalty
second
this
week in a
time.
row.
He was warned last time.
So,
I literally messaged him saying not to. Oh,
well,
let
just
me get
remember,
my-
this is
let me leak-
2021 and people cannot follow simple instructions.
Let me leak the old DMs. Where is it? There he is. I was like, where did I put it? Did I tell him that?
Well, here we go then. We've just got to wait now. All the cars get underway.
Yeah.
Formation lap.
So after quality is finished and you're sat on the grid, there's a 5-minute wait so people can go get a drink, etc. And you put okay. So he
Don't really up
understands the
your
rules.
dusty ute.
It's a good thing, apart from Scammer is at the
No.
medium soft medium.
No, what one do I want? Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Medium soft mediums.
Stop. Tires, there we go.
I want to see what Joe's
I mean, you could
on
get
the
away with
hards.
medium, soft, medium, but...
And apparently Allied Squire is now behind. Let Joe somehow. Let's get on board with
the strategy is either going to be hard, medium hard, or soft hard. Unless you do want to
So
do
the
the bit of a
question I
bold
want
one
to
and go
ask
for a
you
two-stroke.
is who do you
Go on
think
then.
will come away with the win tonight?
Well, I don't really know because it is a track where it's difficult to overtake. Incidents can happen. Attack, yes. Incidents can definitely happen. But I'm gonna maybe say Stenner, but then again,
Despair.
we don't actually know.
So anything can literally happen.
But as long as it isn't just a completely dominant, boring race like it was last week,
Where do you think Joe will finish though?
then
He's got a lot of people to go through. I reckon he'll struggle
won.
around when he gets to around Brad.
because it's very hard to overtake around here, no matter how fast or slow you are. It's, you know, like Monaco, like Hungary. If you can't overtake, you can't overtake.
Indy Scammer is there now. Hopefully. As Allied, let Joe places Mercedes.
It'll just wait for let Joe know.
We're waiting for Allied Squire.
And then we
actually.
can get underway.
We're about to enter
One
his
Mercedes, two
teammates.
Mercedes, three Mercedes, four.
There we go.
If I can actually have a decent camera, please. Thank you. That's decent enough.
I need to make sure this turn is
There
actually
we
there.
go. Just see Adam's car jumping about though.
Oh, yeah,
There you
he's
go,
there.
5 lights
And
and the
away
lights
we
out and away they go. One of the Ferraris hasn't moved off the line. Stenner's held the lead into T1. Freddie Boy's going to look around the outside of Despair. Can't quite get it done though. Joseph Worrell's going on the back of them now as well. Bradford as well. We've kept them. He didn't go off the line from what I saw. I've just seen a McLaren spear off. That's Richard. He's been tagged by someone. He's missing half his front wing.
He's already
Or
raising
sector.
his
Hunt has gone down, so I guess he is no longer in the lobby. And Joe is already in the points once the timing screen
Is he
sorts
actually
itself
already?
out. He's
Wow.
apparently he's P9, but it should be around about P10ish. I
He's
think.
behind. No, he's actually behind Pete.
Oh, he's actually P9. One of the Red Bull, well, the only Red Bull in the race, has some damage. But at the front, it's TTM Stenner. Yeah, I've seen that as well. But at the front, it's TTM Stenner. I think it's pretty much the same for the four, although Joseph Roll's going to have maybe a look here at Freddie Boy. No, not. We'll go
I
for it.
really don't have a clue what's
So,
going on right now.
have to wait. No, we're going to have to wait till this game sorts itself out.
So Gareth
because this
and
game's
Richard
definitely
always-
esports ready.
Oh,
Richard picks up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
I would imagine probably a set of
Then
halves.
we're
No,
good.
set of
Hunter's left the
softs.
session.
Oh, that's Indy Scammer also in.
And he's apparently jumped all the way up to P6 with that pit stop. Oh no, P3. Oh no, P2. Go on, one more. P1.
Someone else
There you go,
spun, I think.
P1.
Oh, I think
This
Joe's
game's
had
so
a-
amazingly good.
I think. Oh, this is actually really annoying.
We'll just wait until it sorts itself out. But by the looks of it, it's still Senna, just
Joe, I
Freddie,
think, has had-
Joseph, Brad, Southern Ping.
Joe's had a bit of a mistake. He's gone
Pete.
behind Matty. Paper Stream's on the
Paper Stream,
points.
Matty, Joe. Gangster Owl's just gone for a move on Joe and he's made it stick. What a lad. That was a great overtake. Down the inside of that quick right before the long left. Amazing. I caught the back end of that just while scrolling through it. As Freddie Boy and Joseph Worrell are battling.
Oh, here we go.
As
Spare
Joseph
and
Worrell's going to
Stella.
have to run here. A little bit of contact
Here
there.
we go. They're making
Bar
contact
wheels.
already.
Down the inside, is he going to get... No. Better. As to be expected, mediums are so much more superior than the soft round.
Joe's in the pits.
There's Joe's in the pits. Not sure why. He hasn't. He's gone on to a set of he's gone on to a set of mediums, so maybe he's just going to go double mediums or something to the end of the race. Who knows? But anyway, back up the front. Yeah, still business as usual for the top five. RS strain here. Until someone gets close enough to make a move. Let Joe's already the SE Ninjas for P13.
Hunt will be an easy overtake.
Allied Squire has overtaken Gangster Owl as well, so
I think
I believe that Gangster Owl pulled on a teammate. Despair has got past Stenner.
Yellow flag.
Freddie Boy's under threat
spun.
again from the Williams. He's gone round the outside. I think he's actually got it done this time. Yes, he has. And he's just been hit up the rear by Freddie Boy. Been a bit too late on the anchors there. But Joseph Roll is now up into P3. And Despair is now up into P1, ahead of Stenner. Looking at the ERS count, Despair just to take the lead. So that could come back to bite him, considering Stenner has a lot of battery. And it is rather hard to charge it around here. Because it is a deceptively fast track. You are hardly on the brakes around here, so a lot like Monaco. There's not a lot of heavy braking zones. You can't really harvest your batteries. That's why you've got to save it for when you really need it, not just to gain a slight advantage.
Allied Squire getting past Paper Stream for P9.
Just person to fast lap of the race, but he's still under threat because Stenner's still got the BRS on him. Pete and Southern Ping are going into battle for T1. Pete goes very, very wide. Southern Ping could come back underneath. No, he doesn't. Pete has just about managed to keep that position. Allied Squire on the back of Amos Matty. Joe picks up a penalty.
What happened to you, Mike? Allied Squire is on that. Allied Squire is on an absolute mad one. Oh, I think we've got a spin. Oh, Freddie Boy's off. Freddie Boy just activated a little bit of DRS literally a second before we had to brake. So here you go. Oh, we've got another. Oh, I think that's Richard round. No. Is that Richard's one? Oh! Ooh! Paper machine, bad for them. Oh, I think the paper machine's letting through. I mean, Joe's going to be close to being back in the points soon. If a safety car was to come up now, what would you personally do? Poor Joseph would be love to get off those softs now. Got past Hunt. Oh, Matty picks up on him. Kind of getting some battles. We got it included. Fuck knows then. Let me see if I can hear on my end. Let me see if I can hear on my end. Brad is into the pits. Oh, Bond is just having some connection issues. Comes out in P11. I would imagine. Well, get a new mic or get a new headset. Actually, the same thing, isn't it? Controller. No. But Brad has now picked. I'd imagine Joseph will probably be in this lap. He looks like he's struggling on those socks. Nope. Is it coming through now? Oh. That's awkward. Let me have a look. So let me see if... Probably not.
I don't know, I've tried it, there we go. I've spammed it about 7 times, maybe it might work now. Probably not.
No.
No, I still can't hear myself. Oh, there we go, I can hear myself now.
Hey! That's what you should do, just spam. Do you want us to repeat everything you've literally said in the past hour and 9 minutes?
Well, I have to repeat the last 10 laps of Sublime commentary.
Yeah, let's go on.
I bet. Right. Long story short, we've had about 3 people die, and then they're back in the kind of race now. I don't know. Both of the McLarens have spun. Both the Mercedes are now in the points. Freddie Boy was in contention for a podium, but spun. Although I said both the McLarens have spun. Never mind. Despair has no battery left, and Stenner's not had much either. Gareth's just crashed.
Safety car.
Turn 4.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go. Safety car's been deployed.
Right.
So that's really going to
Pitch you. Oh, Jesus! I just simulated.
that's going to help the anyone on softs is going to be absolutely blessed with that, because they can go hards to the end now.
Do you think the guys in mediums will go hard now then as well?
Well, they could do. So everyone could just hit this lap for a set of half. It's going to be very, unless you're currently to pit it, but in this strategy.
That's going to help Despair. Save his airs.
What is wrong with my fucking mic? It keeps cutting in and out on the stream. I have no idea how to fix it.
Take out. Wait, can you take out your headset, the controller?
I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. There we go. Just leave it resting on my.
Everyone is coming in
on my
now.
knee.
It's hard for. Ooh, that's an unsafe release from Renault. You know, paper
So paper stream, please, pit, please. Yeah, there you go. Everyone's gone onto hards.
Oh, I mean, Brad doesn't. He's already just picked, so.
But yeah, Brad's fine. So Brad's gonna gain a fair bit from this.
He's actually going to get jumped from the here.
Despair's
and
hit
Freddie
Richard.
Boy. There's no surprises there.
You can't say that. You're gonna get cancelled again.
The one.
Oh well.
Hey, Despair's nowhere near Richard.
Well, no, because Richard's just passed the safety car. Like, I think he was allowed to pass it because he was waiting for the leader and he was almost being lapped, and then Despair has just gone into the back of him or something. I don't know. I didn't see it. I just saw it pop up at the bottom of the screen. But in the defence of this stream, because just in case people start whinging about it, like always, I have been doing amazing commentary for the first half of this race, but my mic says no. So
Computer says no.
computer says no. Exactly.
That's basically Despair. I mean, Despair will probably get that one removed.
Probably.
If it isn't,
As long as he recorded it, then
has he got
he
damage?
should get it. Not by the
Can I
looks
have
of it. So he's just got a 5-second
I
time.
don't want a helicopter. Here we go.
You're actually complaining about a helicopter shot. What's wrong with you?
I'm not, but if I want to see if he has any damage.
No, he doesn't have any damage.
It's a bit all I wanted to see.
I could have told you that because I saw it like straight after. No, there's no Renault front wing anyway, you penis.
Well, Richard is going to be taking a while because he's now got to stop behind Adam's car, and he's not exactly going quick.
So everyone else will be going slow. When the safety car comes in, they're probably going to back right off anyway. So
Yeah, true.
it looks so weird just seeing this like grid and where all the cars are compared to where they were in real life. You've got a Renault leading, a Ferrari second, and a Williams third, and then both the Mercedes are 7th and 10th. One Red Bull's out, the other doesn't exist.
I don't even know who the other Red Bull is.
I don't know either.
Oh, it's that David's guy, I think.
Fair enough. So we had how many last week? 18, 17? 17 last week and 16 this week.
Luke isn't allowed to race because he's whipped his up.
He isn't
Darren's
allowed
not
to
racing
race. What?
'cause- Yeah, he's been told he's not allowed to race.
Why?
Because daughter teams.
Oh right.
Darren, I think, is seeing his sister tonight, so he isn't racing. I don't know anyone else.
Fair enough. A safe car. That's a very late call. That's literally round the last corner.
That's gone ball, but
That's stupid.
I think.
Well, they're back in right
coming
off.
under safety car because usually they do.
Going about
Anything
3 miles an
SRL
hour.
is going by is safety car.
Everyone's tyres are going to get cold. I'm waiting to see all the penalties at the bottom of the screen.
Can't wait for.
And there we go. Back underway.
Joe's already overtaken about 3 people.
He's done what he wants. Freddie Boy's got
Boy's
back into
now-
4th. He's ahead of Pete now.
Joe's up
He's
to
gonna be
8th.
on the back of Joseph Worrell. Amos Matty and Southern Pete
Oh,
coming
and
to
that's
battle.
Allied
Allied
Squire's
Squire's gone into the wall. That's the front wing gone. That's a massive shame for the Mercedes driver as Lee Richards gets
6
squeezed into
laps
the
ago.
curb. Going back up the top. Bradford's on the back of Pete and he's on the medium tyres, but question is he going to be able to take those mediums to the end of the race? Maybe if he conserves his tyres,
Oh,
but
he's going to go for a move.
he's going to go down inside there. That's not really basically a move. He's got it done. It's a pretty damn good move.
Oh,
there
and Joe's
from
gone through
Brad.
as well.
Yeah, Joe followed him through. So this safety car has really helped Joe come
Oh,
back
and
into the race.
Matty's got past Pete.
Pete's really falling now. Has he got damage? He might. I don't know. I guess just my car. Oh no, he doesn't have damage. He just couldn't get his tyres up to temperature by the looks of it. But then again,
Well,
he has been
Matty's
passed
obviously,
by
I would
2
imagine,
medium runners and 1 soft runner. Stenner picks up
Ooh,
a penalty,
Stenner with a
even multiple
penalty.
warnings. That's going to be
Give
huge
Joseph
for this
the
race.
At the moment. But Joe on an absolute warpath, all he onto the back of Bradley, down the inside.
Oh god. Oh, Brad didn't score at Bahrain. Oh, it's the yellow
And I
flag
think,
again.
oh,
That's Gangster
Gangster
out.
out. He's in
He's
the wall.
rounding in the wall. He's
Yellow
blocking the pit
ball.
lane. He might want to move very quickly before he gets disqualified. There we go. He's fine. Allied Squire comes into the pits. And the top 2 have already gone away from Joseph. They've got over a second gap now. Freddie Boy's on the back of him by about 6/10.
Here comes. Is Joe actually going to finish on the podium?
I've just rigged really and flex in. So he started last on
Time
purpose,
trial.
just a flex.
Time trial merchant is on 1. You literally, I think he was on time trial literally just before he joined the session, so...
Time trial is not an efficient way of practicing, change my mind. Exactly, you can't.
Grand Prix mode is where it's at. Oh, we've got another yellow
Even
flag.
Grand Prix mode isn't good. Well, this
Oh,
is
it's
doing
Gangster
online
Roll
sessions.
again. He's
Brad's gonna,
dead.
not Brad, Joe's gonna go for a move here off Freddie Boy. He's pretty much got that done.
He is on the medium,
there
so
we go.
hopefully he'll be able to get those to the end.
Oh, he's gonna try.
Yeah, okay.
There's
Oh, Richard and Paper String. Here comes...
Stenner is still near the back of Despair. We got
Oh,
Southern Ping retired
oh,
safety
another
car
safety car.
again, and he's actually crashed before
That's fluffy.
turn
Is it-
4 by the looks of it. And he speared off and just
Death.
well, that's saved the guys that had their own separate spins, being Gangster L and Allied Squire.
Now,
Saved them
what would you
back
do
into
at this
race.
current time with tyres? Would you continue
If you're on
with the hards,
hards,
or
you
would
have
try
no
and get on
reason
there?
to pit because
Would
they're
you risk an...
pretty much on fresh tyres now. There's no point. You can't 20 laps on mediums is going to be a bit of a tall ask. If I was
Might
Joe and
actually save
Brad,
Brad then.
I'd pit onto a set of hards and go to the end. Same as
See
Matty,
what Joe does.
same as Indy Scammer and Richard. Adam AI, I have no idea what he's doing. Gangster spun again, which is not too good for the Renault driver. Yeah. He got it on the curb, I think, by the looks of it.
Well, Joe's
Just 'cause
staying
it's very
out.
smooth.
Brad's coming in though. What is he going to do?
Yeah.
If he goes into another set of mediums, what a knob.
He should go on to a set of hards yet. They're white, so that's hard tyres to the end of the race. He's actually listening. I don't know if he's watching our stream or his own, but he's actually listening. So well done, Brad.
Well, Hunt's
Indy's
AI is
camera as
not
well
coming
on the hards. Hunt's AI is doing the MVP strat of what's that? Hard tyres.
So do you think Joe's
Extra.
going to miss his opportunity to go on the hards now then?
Yeah, Joe and Matty have missed an opportunity, and Richard, because they're on, you know, slightly worn tyres. Yes, they're not that old. Joe has a better chance because obviously under the safety car he can he can save his tyres. So he could tyre con a bit, obviously under safety car, not really worry about weaving too much.
Why is
Life
Matty
could
on the
benefit
softs?
him later on. But Matty is not going to get to the end on the soft tyres, he'll have to pit again. He could get away with it
Well,
now if
Joe-
he pits for a set of mediums,
Oops,
but
Stenner's gone really wide. Well, Gangster Owl. Oh, he's overtaken apparently.
fair enough.
You're probably going to get a...
Go on,
yeah.
safety car in right now. Just teleports into the pit lane. No, that's fine.
Oh,
Richard and Pete have-
is in. And
It's just
Richard.
a timing thing. Oh, it's because Richard and Paper Stream pit, that's why. Why is Paper Stream pit? He could have gone to the end. Oh, he's doing the MVP chat at the mediums. What a lad.
It'll be close between Richard and Alex Squire. I think Squire's going to get him though. He is indeed. Richard's obviously watching the stream. He's gone to hard. I don't think Joe
There we
and
go.
Matty can pit now though.
Well, I think safety car will probably be in this lap, so...
For hours, just
I guess
overtaking
Joe-
Alex Squire.
He's got... Joe's
Oh, I have no idea what's going on between them. Lot.
got good rating to stay out on games.
At this current moment of time, if the race was to finish like now, Joseph would win, Freddie Boy would be second, and then Pete would be third.
Freddie
Because of all the penalties. But Despair will most likely...
Despair doesn't
Oh no,
get another
5 seconds.
penalty. He could get his...
Oh.
I'll say, yeah, no, Despair might have... Or did he? No, he didn't, because he got that penalty after he pit, I think. So, Despair's going to want that penalty removed.
He probably will most likely get it removed.
Well, as long as he's recorded it and the stewards see it's not his fault, yeah, but... We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Well, you'll have to wait and see. I'm not a steward. I'm just here.
I'm not sure
Turn
either.
up. Oh, there we go. Neither of us will know.
No.
You'll know once the race report
I
comes
will,
out.
I will know once it comes out on like Thursday.
Exactly. There we go. Getting
Right,
ready to go
let's see how
racing
late
again.
Despair goes
Despair
now.
backs up the pack. He's probably going. Oh
And
no, there you go.
gone.
It's quite early this time. As,
Oh,
oh my God,
Joe's
Joe!
already got past
Just
Joseph.
absolutely flown past everyone. What a lad! It was a great restart.
Oh,
Almost hits Despair up the
he did
backside
it
there,
last time
but he's
as well.
got it back. He's actually timed that to utter perfection just because of where the green
wide
flag
though.
is on this track. But he's gone
He's got a
wide.
Nice run out
So
the
that-
last. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he's got the run, so all he's got to really do now is overtake Despair and try and run off. He does have a penalty, but he's on the better tyres. He's on the mediums compared to everyone else on the hards. So this could make it back to his favour. Adam Day is dropping positions. Sten's gone into the back of Joe and he's got damage. It's really not going to help his chances. A decent result here. Joseph Rawls on the back of him. As that's just make the move. Despair jumps the curb
What a
there.
helicopter. What the helicopter
Oh, the
angle.
helicopter.
Beautiful. If Senna pits, he's going to retire.
Well, hopefully he doesn't. He can still salvage points. So he's into the pits. You can just go on a set of mediums to the end and wait for a safety.
No, he is slowing it down, so he's probably going to continue.
Well, hopefully, there's no real point in giving up.
Set of mediums.
He can go to the end on those. He can try and salvage something as long as there's another safety
Could
car.
have another safety. Oh, that Joe's going to run into the back of.
I have to wait and see.
Now. Oh, not this again. We're going to have just
Joe,
and Joe.
But then again, the two have penalties. Although Joe is pulling away from Joseph's.
Yeah, but Joe's probably going to have to. Oh,
he loses the rear end of it. But he could have a chance here as he doesn't get as good of a run as Despair, so he's not going to have a chance here. Plus DRS isn't enabled until next lap.
Joseph Paul has no warnings whatsoever.
Lad.
He did tweet
Well, we're only 16
earlier
laps
this morning
left
that
in
he's
this race, so...
17.
It'll be 16 once Despair crosses the line now. So 16. DRS enabled. 16 laps left. What?
Down the inside of Inscan.
Matty could have Red Boy there. Or soon, because he's on the softs, but he needs to pit again, so this is all going to be for nothing.
Stenner's already onto the back of the car. There's no surprise.
So. Okay, Jack finally has DRS. Freddie Boy picks up a penalty. That's not going to do him any good.
Stenner already
And
passed.
here we go. Wait and see.
Stenner's going to still get points.
Well, he could be. He's on good tyres. Round the outside of T1. Is he going to have it done? I don't think he is. Doesn't have to run. He's going to try and... Oh, no. He's not going to be able to put off there. He's going a bit too deep. He's not going to have to run. Well, he's on the back and he's got some decent pace there. Stennis is the fastest lap. Down the inside he goes. He's being pushed off track a bit there. And down on the inside, Joe goes for the lead of the race. That's a great move. After starting P16, he's now leading. But we'll have to wait and see what he can do now that he's got ahead. He didn't have too much battery.
He's already cleared Joseph Wall for the lead.
Stenner is not too far away from Richard here. It's a bit of a curb. He likes swing over that curb. Now all Joe has to do is, just to be safe, is gain 3 seconds. Obviously Despair doesn't have an actual penalty. He has a 5 second, but that is pending removal. So just to be safe, let Joe is going to want to gain that 3 second buffer before this race is up. But
It's running very wide. Richard nearly going into the wall then. He's going to make a move down the inside. He's going for it. Oh, can he get the move done though?
oh, Allied
Sky's out. Is that going to be another safety car?
Spun it T5, and that's the 3rd safety car of this race. So
Yay!
probably going to see a lot of people.
Not someone
Teams here.
He's been in the race for a while.
So well, Despair could pit, but if Despair pits, he can't get 5 seconds removed off his time because he'll serve it. And if he serves it, there's not really a lot you can do.
Oh no, people can still get them removed. They just have to remove it off their race time.
It's a bit stupid. If you serve the penalty, you've served the penalty. He's under a safety car, so he won't lose anything. Matty picks up a penalty. But we're about to find out. guarantee you a lot of people are going to pit, maybe even for a set of
Joe,
softs.
Joe, are you going to pit? Yep, Joe's pitting.
Yeah, Joe pits. Despair looks like he's coming into the pits. Joseph Worrell
Very slowly.
further back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy Boy's
Joseph Worrell pits.
continuing.
Freddy Boy stays out. Amos Matty comes into the pits.
Matty's
P comes
obviously in.
into the pits. Indie
Go
Scat
on, Brad.
stays out. Bradford stays out. Gangster
He's on
out.
5
Stays
laps.
out. Paper Stream stays out. Stenner should stay out. Let Joe's picks up a penalty for crossing a line. That's going to be huge for this race.
That's 8 seconds.
Richard stays out, and Adams AI obviously will stay out.
Let's
So,
go for softs. 12 or 13 laps.
But remember, they are in the safety car. That's going to save them a couple of corners.
Yeah.
Well, a few percentages.
Corners.
It's Zandvoort.
So,
Softs do last a couple of corners.
Brad.
Brad is- Although he has Joe on softs directly behind him. So, realistically,
Yeah,
if he just kind of tries to go...
If Joe can do what he did last time, literally
just
8 laps ago.
murder everyone off the
He
safety
did that
car
the first
restart.
one as well. He overtook 2 people. He was like, just like even before people like started moving. I'm just like, oh, okay. So let Joe know exactly what he's going to do. So he'll probably be leading by turn 1.
We'll have to wait and see once the safety car comes in.
Ooh, Stenner is into the point.
Picks up a penalty. Has he got damage?
Might be retired.
No, he hasn't got damage.
Damage. Do you have Stenner?
Well, you can just, like we've been saying, you can just record it and get it removed.
Oh, we've got, I think, some more paper streams coming in, and so is Stenner. I think Stenner might be retiring. Yep. So he's probably going to say something in the chat. Although he could have easily got them removed. Safety car, I would imagine, be in this lap. By Blanche. I'm not sure why he left. Oh, he's back again. How are you?
I'm connected again.
Yeah.
There we go, I'm fine now. I don't know what I was doing now. I was going to do something and then forgot. How do you know? No, I don't have any money. Although apparently I'm owed a free pizza. Well, I don't know why, but oh well.
Why are you free pizza?
Because apparently my service wasn't that good when they delivered my pizza. Apparently it wasn't that good, so they gave me a coupon for a free pizza. But it's probably gonna be one of those really fucking small ones. It's like a garlic bread. I mean, their garlic bread is really nice, but still. Well, anyways, about to go racing for the last 11 laps of this race. Once we cross the line, so 12 at the moment.
Right, I want to get on board with Let Joe.
Let's do it. Let's see his restart.
Let's see
Just
how he
see
does his
him be
restart.
leading by about 9 seconds into turn 1.
Where's Freddy Boy gonna go? Because he's
Freddy
gone
Boy's
and
gone.
Joe's already gone.
He's already side by side with Brad. Not as OP as last time. He's getting a bit of a squeeze from Bradford there, but he's going to go down the inside on the soft tyres.
Down the inside.
Down the inside of his championship rival, even though he's not. And
Spare has now served his 5 seconds. So
yeah,
there's
so
no praise.
he shouldn't really have to get it removed. But I don't know. Well, I guess that's just me. If you serve it, you
Joseph
shouldn't get it
Worrell
removed.
onto the back of Indy's camera.
Let go is on the back. Freddy Boy as well. It can't quite get moved on here. We're just seeing as well what's going to happen here in the midfield. Spare goes into the back of Joe, loses half of his front wing. So that's going to be huge for the outcome of this race. They're steering a lot now as well, so it's really not going to help him.
Go on, Brad. Hit that
Freddie
podium
Boy
at
had
a
lost the
long
lead
time.
to Joe. I really hope Brad gets a podium. That'd be nice.
Would you like to do the interviews tonight?
I can do, as long as I remember what happened in people's races. All I know is Joe went from last to first. Brad,
Joseph Wall.
I don't know what happened. Wah! But anyways, back down the order. Despair tries to go around the outside of Joseph Waugh at turn 1. Can't quite get the move done. Gets a bit of a squeeze. He's gonna go around the outside here. I don't think so. He's gonna give it a go though. He's actually got a decent run. He's gonna have it. Is he gonna have it done? It could do. Yeah, I think he's got it done here. That's a nice move.
Oh, but Joseph's come back. Oh, Joseph's gone.
Joseph around, just sitting at the background. That's really, really unfortunate for the Renault. Williams. That's a one. Thank you. Oh, well, looks of it. There's a little bit of a conga going on from P8 now. I don't know what's happened there. But Joe's already got 3 seconds.
Wait, Brad actually might win this.
Brad, drive!
Although, let Joe.
Well, Joe has 8 seconds of penalties. But he's just set the fastest lap.
Absolutely no balls.
So I don't know, because there's still plenty of the race left, but so we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Right, Matty is on the back of Despair. That could be interesting, because Matty has a whole front wing. They're both on the same age tyres, same age
Who
socks.
doesn't have the whole front wing?
Despair.
Oh, Despair.
He's got half of it missing.
Oh, wait, Matty.
So Matty could take P5 off in here and then go and charge up to these guys on hards. Providing he gets this done quicker enough.
Just because there's AMS lobbies. AMS lobbies? Great English.
Critchy's not in AMS
4.5.
anymore.
Yeah, but he's slagging them all off because he's an absolute knob.
It's the F1 community for you, isn't it?
But at this current moment of time, Brad would win, but with the amount of pace that Joe has,
It's going to be
Joe
hard,
will
unless his
probably-
tyres like disintegrate in the last few
technically he
laps.
only needs to get 5 seconds on Freddie Boy, which he's
He's done now, so yeah, he's
he just needs
Joe
to gain
could-
that extra
yeah.
2, basically.
pretty much done. So Joe
And
just
it will
needs
be
to
done
keep it
in
on the
about
track, pretty much.
5 temps.
Let's try and have a look down. Not too many battles other than Despair and Matty are catching up onto the back of Indy Scammer. With 8 laps
It'd be
to
interesting
go.
to see if Joe thought he would actually win tonight.
I don't know. Probably.
Joseph
Just the
Wall
pace deficit.
got onto the back. Gangster out now. And with Pete and Richard just ahead of him, he'll probably finish quite well. Looking for a move on Gangster out. But the RS, it should just be an easy move, and Pete's got past Rich.
And he gets a penalty
and
as
Pete
well.
gets the penalty.
So Rich just has to kind of stick with him now. And then he could get his P7 back.
Well, let Joe already has the 8 seconds that he needs to Brad.
There you go. I knew that was going to happen anyway.
Oh,
so
Joseph rolled down the
fine.
inside of the last corner. Beautiful move. He died though, but let's see if he can catch him to the back of Richard and then get on to Pete.
There we go. We have a
P7
three-way
would be-
battle here.
Will be quite good.
Well, almost a three-way battle. It's Despair and Indy Scammer with AMS Matty not too far behind.
But Despair has that front wing damage.
It does indeed. So we'll have to wait and see what
Actually, I don't
happens here.
think he'll get his 5 seconds removed now, seeing as he has I'm not sure. They'll be
That
down
is,
on the shield.
we'll just ignore that I said that a few laps ago.
Indy's cameras had a little bit of a bad exit, and it's going to be Despair.
Despair's going to get
down
past.
the inside.
Yeah, there you go. That's done. As
technically of the
Matty now
championship
goes into the
rival.
back of Indiscammer, so now Matty has front wing damage. It's all happening now.
It's always that corner though.
So that's going to kind of
Do
harm
people
Matty's
not know how to
chances.
blink? Come and do the Kong.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Matty's trying to go around the outside of T1. Don't think he can get it done, can he? No, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Despair has already started to close onto the back of Brad. Defend for your life, Brad. Defend. And don't lose another half a second so you can get P2.
Ow.
Ow.
That one there where the chavs hang out.
Oh yeah. Maybe he just didn't have his key.
Yeah, it could be that. But all I saw was him just go, boink.
Fair enough.
And then I'm like, what the?
What, was it the second floor flat one? Or did he just jump up and call onto it or something? What an absolute lad.
Well, coming on to lap 32. Oh my god, that gap already. 9 seconds to Freddy Boy. There's 5 laps left of the Dutch Grand Prix. Been a pretty exciting race this time compared to Bahrain, but
Indeed. Come on, Brad. Everyone deserves a
drive of the day, Brad.
You know it'll be Joe.
I vote someone else because it's just boring when you go off the game one.
Those are already into the P8.
That's what he wants.
Trying to
So Despair isn't actually catching Brad as quickly as I thought it would, so the softs are definitely dropping off. Brad can do
he is
this
on
as long as he doesn't lose another
7
like
lap
3 and a bit
ons.
tenths. Brad, start pushing. Don't use the RS, but push. For the love of God. Get P2.
To be fair, Despair doesn't have that much airs either. Kind of similar on airs at the moment. Brad, don't pick up a penalty now.
And before he does, I'm going to check his warnings. Hang on. Bradford.
He didn't even know he's alright, he hasn't even got one.
Bradford hasn't got any.
He's an absolute lad.
Oh! Gangster Al's
safety
gone.
car.
Despair has 2 warnings, so he's 1 warning away from a penalty. So that's safety car, technically number 4. So we had 3 normals, 1 virtual this race. And Gangster Al, sadly,
Paper shame.
Pete's just picked up a drive through.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good for him. That's as long as no one else picks up a drive. Unless, I mean, it'd be quite funny if one of the top 2 did. Just for the memes, pick up a drive-through penalty. Yeah, I know. How many warnings does Freddy Boy have? 1, 2. So Freddy Boy is a warning away from another penalty. Wait, no, he's not. He's 2 warnings.
He's just got another one, I think.
Yeah, Freddy Boy's 2 warnings away, and Despair is 1 warning away. Pete's got 2 drive-throughs. What?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's a massive
that's
shame for
him.
him, because that's him out of the
Well,
points.
he'll still
Adam's
pick
AI is
up-
going to
no,
get
he
points.
No, he'll get points, won't he?
I know, because yeah, Adam's AI
Well,
won't
Freddy
be
Boy is just
classified.
catched up by 3 seconds, so...
Come on, Brad, you
Once
can do
Despair
this.
pick
I
up-
believe. Just start track extending. We'll look the other way.
Joseph's past Pete now. Oh, yeah, Pete's
So
second.
he serves one of the 2 drive-throughs he has to serve. As Matty is on the back of Indiscammer, still. Despair is still 1.5 seconds away from
Pete's gonna come up just
Brad
ahead
is
of
now
Pete.
just outside of the window he needs for
He is gonna
P2.
have to... Come on, Brad.
How can he touch that curb and get away with it? If I do it, I'd die.
Because he uses medium traction.
Probably. I wasn't going to bring up the assists argument because apparently it's frowned upon, but considering you did,
said that.
like 90% of the F1 community that all use assists.
So me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Brad's within the window.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Don't lie to me like that. How dare you?
He was.
Brad, just go for the last lap, on 17 lap old hearts. Do it.
This lad.
Just fly around this track. Push like you're pregnant. Richard is a Joseph Worrell, because Joseph Worrell's coming to the pits. He might be going for fastest lap. Unless he had a drive-through. Because he hasn't changed tyres. So Joseph Worrell had drive-through by the looks of it as well.
Invalidated lap time.
Great in the race.
Unless he has just gone to an old set of Raven.
See, Brad technically has 2 tokens to use of getting a warning, because he doesn't have any warnings. So he could just track extend twice and get away with it, and then gain a bit of time. Well, we're on the last lap now. Joe is leading by about 4 postcodes after starting last, so that's a pretty clear-cut, dominant recovery drive from him.
And Paper Stream's going to finish in P9.
Paper Stream's on the points.
Pete needs to do this drive-through, otherwise he'll get disqualified, right?
Yes, but he should do anyway, as long as he knows he has 2. Unless it wasn't him that had 2, but I don't know.
No, it says DT next to his name. And disqualified.
There you go, disqualified. Paper Stream's got 9th.
He finished 9th last time.
I don't know. Joseph Worrell picks up a penalty. I don't know if that's going to Paper Stream. No, I don't think it will. Well, how many penalties does Joseph Worrell have? 3. 3 seconds, so...
Let Joe coming around the final corner to win the Dutch Grand Prix somehow.
From P16.
Freddie Boy's going to come home.
Second, unless Brad gains like 7/10 of a second on this last corner. Go!
P2 and Brad.
But Brad's got a podium, so I'm happy.
Yes, Brad!
7/10 off.
Yes.
Well, 8/10, but he's got a podium, so that's redemption from last week.
Richard could actually finish P6.
Despair finishes 4th, in Scammer P5. Asthmatic at the moment is P6, but it's all dependent on
close.
Richard. And Richard jumps in.
It.
Oh, 200ths of a second. Richard P6. Matty P7. Joseph Worrell will be P8. Paper Stream. P9 again. Another points finish for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Right, I'll get everyone in.
If you get everyone in, I'm backwards. I'm starting P3 and then going P2, P1.
Sounds good.
Well, the game has given Joe driver of the day, and then most likely 90% of the lobby will. But I want to say Brad is my personal one.
Who finished second?
One of McLaren's, Freddie Boy.
Freddie Boy. Where is he?
There's one. Just need the other 2 now. Oh look, it's David Tanitza. Didn't know he drove for McLaren.
So your race results: let Joe wins because pure hacks. Freddie Boy in P2 and Brad getting a podium.
Yes.
Goat. Despair in P4, English Scammer in P5, Richard in P6, putting Matt literally on the line. Joseph Worrell in P8, Paper Stream in P9, Hunt P10, but he won't get any points.
Technically,
Stenner, Allied Squire, Southern Ping, Ninjas, and Pete.
Gangster Al,
Either retiring or dying.
31. Gangster Al should get a point because he's done 90% of the race. So Gangster L should be 10th with 1 point because he's done
Hang on, let me
Technically,
Google it.
technically he gets 2 because Joe doesn't get classified because he said if I pass Despair, he'll leave.
Oh, so that means
And
Freddie
I-
Boy wins, Bradford second, Despair third.
I mean, what penalty? He's got
he
none
served
there.
it, so if he didn't
got
serve
none
it,
there.
then it could have been removed. But I don't know how the stewarding works in this league.
Alright, I've just checked.
I just
he
turn
said he
it.
got robbed of a win. He finished 11 seconds behind you. No, he didn't.
Yes, no, Gangster Al wouldn't, because 32.4 is 90% of 36.
He crashed out on lap 32.
Did he get past the 0.4 distance?
Well,
of
he
the
did
track?
the first sector, so I'd imagine so. Yeah,
Oh, okay then. Alright, fair
he crashed
enough.
out in the
Still
middle
good points
sector,
then.
didn't he? Like basically in the last sector, he crashed out with 3 corners to go.
Right, get on with the interviews.
Well, no. Fuck you.
Barnes to do the interviews.
Imagine.
Right,
Do it
okay,
now.
well, I'm doing it the way they do it in real life. We're starting with P3. So, Mr. Broadford.
Goat.
Yes.
My personal driver of the day, although I think everyone said they're giving it to Joe, but I think you deserve it more.
Wow.
Get triggered. But you started P6, I believe.
Indeed,
There or thereabouts. Yeah. Alright, I got something right. That's alright. First time in this stream, I've got something right. You've pretty much kept to yourself most of the race, from what I saw. Didn't really involve yourself in too much. Kept your nose clean, your wing whole, and you've come away with a P3 after the absolute disaster that was Bahrain. So definite redemption
talk
there
about
for
Bahrain.
We do talk about Bahrain.
Wow.
But you've got some solid points. Both Alfa Romeo scoring this weekend. So give us a few words in your view of your race.
There's literally nothing to say. You summed it up. Quiet. I spent all day practicing, so this is what happens when you practice. I was expecting at least a top 5, not a P3. The safety cars kind of helped me out in a sense. The first one fucked me over. And the other two kind of helped me out get back into it. Other than that, quiet. Didn't really battle anyone. I just stayed behind people. I just let them pass me.
Kieran, please mute your mic so I can do these podium interviews.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, other than that, it was quiet. The ideal race for me, to be honest. Last time we got podium was last season. If we count SVOR, because this is technically season 1.
Yeah, screw it, we do. Go on. Last season you got podium.
So redemption.
Oh yeah, congratulations on your redemption. Now
Thanks.
moving on to P2, which is the crackly Mike Freddy boy, as his mic bursts into life. Bit of a topsy-turvy from what I saw with you. You had a bit of a spin at the beginning while battling one of the Williams, Joseph Worrell. But then you've managed to recover a drive to P2 after the safety cars played in and shook up the order, and with everything going on, Despair's getting wing damage, this, that and the other, and you've come away with a P2 finish. So I can't remember where you finished last week. It's been a week.
No, in the pits.
But yeah, that's another, well, I say podium finish for you. So it's got to hopefully be a good result to keep moving forward in this championship. So just give us a few words on your own.
I got a good start. Joseph and then spun on the curbs. Headed under the safety car and just basically sat out of trouble. When everyone else put, I thought I'd just take the track position and it paid off. So yeah.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your P2 finish, a decent points haul, and then now moving on to Mr. Career Mode Driver himself, starting P16 for pure shits and giggles. And you've somehow finessed everyone with your god tier safety car restarts and come away with yet another fairly dominant win. So 2 in a row for you. I believe you're on 52, yeah, because you got fastest lap last week, didn't you? So yeah, that's 52. I don't know if you get a point for Grand Slam, so if you did, it would be 53. You do, so it's 53, because you got a Grand Slam last week.
I thought to stay fast as well.
Well,
Last week.
I don't know.
I'll have a look. Hang on.
Yeah, it's fine. Just correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so after invalidating your Q1 run, making you start P16, you've kept yourself to yourself, picked off everyone, and like they're nothing, and come away with another win. So this championship is, I think at this
Not
round,
his
it's only
because
2
he leaves
races.
now. Not his because he
No,
leaves.
right. Brad, shush, you've had your turn. Get back into Park Fermi.
Okay.
Darren got fast as well, by the way.
Alright, so it is 52 points, so he didn't get it last week. Okay. So, thank you for that. But this championship, pretty much is yours to lose. So, just give us a few words on this race.
Pretty frustrated at the start, getting wing damage. Looking at the safety cars, and we just tried to manage the tyres best as I could, and then beat the end.
Well, another decent points haul. I don't think your teammate finished, so I think you were the sole Mercedes to finish this race. But it's on that all-important top step of the podium. So that's going to be looking strong for you for the rest of the season and going into next week, which I have no clue what the race is.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Monaco.
Fuck's sake, you ruined it all.
Okay. So, where's my invitation, Kieran?
You want to race?
Yeah, I'm actually down, if I'm allowed. I probably won't be. I'll just be whinged.
I would say I'll talk to Gareth now, but it's my league, so what would I even race?
Yes. Wonderful appearance in Monaco. Right,
Anyways.
No, let me do the outro. Shush. I'm doing it. Right, so that has been... Shush, 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 shush. Stop talking. This has been the Dutch Grand Prix in the Netherlands, the land of Max Verstappen's. And that has been a pretty good race, so hopefully we're in for an absolute thriller of Monaco next week. Thank you to Kieran for not sacking me, and I'm returning to the commentary box. The commentary box. Although there were a few mic issues at the beginning of the race, so it was just Kieran randomly talking every like 4 laps. But oh well, it's fine. Don't whinge at me, please, or don't whinge at Kieran. It's not fair. But yeah, from me, that's goodbye, and I'll see you next week.
Bye, bye.